Hello ladies and gentlemen, Belfast Storm have started their very own five-a-side football team and this is how it went.
No. Not one.
And this is what we're dealing with. Those are 45-minute games.
They brought it
45 minutes?
They brought it
But you do 25.
onto the wall.
I think it's, well, I think Mystic says 25 and a half and 25 and a half or something.
Just interjecting here, the games are 45 minutes long, the halves are around 22 and a bit minutes long, so yeah, back to the video.
Behind the collarbone. 3 more weeks.
Manager should be here and all. Late. Manager's late. He's here. Oh, are they? Here at Eddie Irvine Sports. It is called Eddie Irvine Sports, isn't it?
I think so.
We have a variety of different things. I don't think I've actually been inside here before, but we have Mr. Caravan,
Manager.
aka Ashton, who is manager of the Belfast Storm five-a-side team. So, how are you feeling for this?
Simple, we're going to win and that's it. There's nothing else to think about it. They can all get a wee bit lippy, they can all get a wee bit stuck in there. But you know what, we can all do that. We can all, have a push and have a pull. But simple as that, we're going to play football and we're going to beat them.
And first game, what are your thoughts? Like, the first game is against who?
It's against bottom of the league. Their name, rubbish. Simple as that, rubbish. They played 4 games, they've got beaten 4 times. I think that in itself tells you all you need to know.
And you've been talking all week about your tactics. What have you got in store for us tonight?
Simple football. It's simple in, like, what's that word? It's simple in, I don't know the word, but it is simple. But at the end of the day, the other team aren't going to be able to handle it. If they've lost 4 games, I don't know what's hit them. Some could say a storm has hit them.
There you go. That's us live at Eddie Irvine Sports. So we will see you in game.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome in. Here we are. This is game 1, week 1. And yeah. And there it is. There is kickoff. As you've seen there, we do have a different referee at some point. The referees do change. We'll explain a little bit more about that later on. This was game 1 here. Nations United in the orange and the Belfast Storm lads in the black. Now, a couple interesting things to point out. The footage we got, as this was our first time doing this, we didn't really record a lot of the second half, so you'll see a little bit, I believe, of the second half, and that will abruptly end. We did score 1 goal, but the game, I think, ended up, I can't remember the score, it was really bad, but you'll see most of the goals were in the first half anyway, when Nations United were taking it seriously and they felt like we were still a threat. No, these guys, they were very, very good. Their tiki-taka football was unbelievable. They were very good at that, playing on the counter-attack. They were just all-round really good ballers. Now, a few of them you'll see later on in the video, but a few of them were, we believe, semi-pro, like they've played for Glentoran or Dungannon, I can't really remember. And the referee that we had, we get a different ref, because our ref was late. He says that he's reffed them before and he's only seen 2 of their players before, so they had a bunch of new players in, which is fair enough. You know what I mean? We were meant to play bottom of the league and we ended up playing, I don't know what they were before we played them, but the league tables are updated and they are now 3rd in the league. So do with that information what you will. We felt like if we played bottom of the league, we would have got a bit of fitness up and we would have been, we would have a better chance at having a better game. But most of these teams, they've played, you know, 4 or 5 games. They've had the time to get up the fitness. They've had those first couple games where all their fitness is bad. They've got the fitness up, and, you know, we came in a bit late. So it is what it is. But yeah, the game really gets going here in a second. But it wasn't a bad game, you know. I feel like everyone put in a decent shift. Good goalkeeping there from Stuart. Stuart did put in a very good shift. Stuart actually has never played in a football team. Of course, he's played football before, but he's never played in a team, and he played very, very well. Obviously, there is aspects I feel that you could... There's our new ref there. There he is. There's the man. Decent referee. You know, there's always going to be things you can say. Oh, I mean, he does swipe his ankles there. It's obviously... It was at a point in the game where, you know, they didn't know how bad our fitness would have gotten. You know, these early goings of the game, you know, we were playing pretty decent, but we felt even if we did have the fitness side, we would have, we still would have gotten beat. There was a free kick there, just nothing comes of it. I'm not on the pitch at the minute. I decided as the manager with the tactics that I should be on the sidelines for the first innings of the game, at the beginning of the game, and sort of say, there it is indeed, 1-0 there. That is unlucky. That's very, very unlucky. That is just a very unlucky goal there. Yeah, we did end up scoring. Andy scored, but we didn't get the footage of it, unfortunately. We will do better for game 2. We are going to get more of the footage of the second half. Was that a foul? I mean, I don't know. Do you know what I mean? I do not know. You could argue it's a foul, but the ref's given it, so we're not going to complain. It is a free kick in a pretty dangerous position. Nothing really done of it there. A thing you noticed, Nations United on the counter-attack. Not much being done there. Good defence. Can't really see much on that left side there. Not too bad. Ball over the top from Geordie. Stewart trying to get it in the net. And yeah, there's not really much stopping with 5-a-side. There's not a lot of stopping. It's a lot more sort of... It's just 45 minutes usually of just non-stop action. You'll even see... You get to see all the half-time time we got. We didn't get a lot. For how much we were tired, we did not get a lot of half-time. And that is a goal there. We didn't get to see that, but that is a goal. You can tell by the reactions. I believe that's 2-0. Don't know when the score will update. I think it'll update in a second here, but I believe that is indeed 2-0. Yes, it was. It was indeed 2-0. Yeah, there's not... you know, listen, I feel like a big problem what we had was 1, fitness, and 2, we've never played in a team together, you know. We have not played in a team together before, so that is a big thing. You know, Stuart's never played in a team before, so that was even a bit more difficult. We were all also had, you know, injuries. Stuart, I think, pulled his hamstring or whatever. Blake is in physio. That is 3-0 to Nations United. Oh yeah, it definitely... Oh, and here it is. The referee is pulling Geordie aside, telling him off for his hat, telling him to take it off. The reason that Geordie's a little bit annoyed there is because the referee we had before, who talked to us a lot, explained us the rules, was reffing our game for 2-3 minutes. He was actually the owner and the organiser of the league. So Geordie was like, well, the owner and the organiser didn't say anything, but this ref does. It is what it is, you know. The hat's not going to make him play any better. Hat's not going to make him play any worse. Yeah, back to my point, you know, Nations United, they were very, very good in the day. They played a very good game of football. You know, Stuart doing a bit of silly business there. You can you? As a good challenger from the win the ball back, and he had a very good game. He put in a very good shift. We were all knackered though. We were all absolutely done. My knees were done in. I booted the sideboard. That is, I believe, 4-0. Yeah, that is indeed 4-0 again. Yeah, 4-0 there. Listen, it's Nations United were a very, very good team this day. Their fitness was up. They were third in the league. I don't know, again, as I said earlier, I don't know what they were before we played them, but they are third now. So they were very good. We all, fitness-wise, that's just a bad pass. You know what I mean? What you're doing there, Blake, you've got to pass that to someone. They weren't even pressing him, and he's just messing up there. You know, a lot of us were injury stricken. Blake is in physio. Nations United getting the ball back there, shooting, hits off the backboard, hits off the blue wall of pitch number 5, and that is a nice goal there. No one pressing. I got to a point in the game where I told them, abandon the tactics, just press a man, just pick a man, stick to him like glue. That is indeed 5-0 there. Yeah, this team, they were very, very good. We believe we could have played a lot better if we, you know, had a game to sort of get into it. But, you know, it is what it is. I think I come on at some point. But, you know, Nations United, they were very good. A nice pass there to Blake. Blake just can't get it. But Blake's in physio. Jordy's got a bad back. There's a problem wrong with my knees and Stuart's knee. So we're all pretty injury prone and injury stricken. And, you know, there's a lot of problems and issues going on. So that's going to be our excuse. But these guys, they were very good. Even if we were fit, even if we were playing at 100%, these guys still would have definitely had we would have had a better game, but they would have put in this part here. It just annoys me. You know, Nations United got 3 players around Andy and no one's helping them. That is indeed 6-0. It just, it falls apart. Yeah, you see Blake there, he's just not feeling great there. But that part really annoyed me. I was like, you know, there's like multiple, you know, of Nations United players around Andy and around Jordy, and no one goes in to help. You know, it is what it is. You know, of course, I'm at the sidelines and I'm shouting and I'm screaming, do this, do that, but I go on and almost immediately I feel it in my knees and I feel it in my chest. You know, my cardio just isn't good. You know, it just really isn't. That is indeed our ball. That is the keeper's ball, Jordy. What's he going to do with it? What is he going to do with it? He passes out to Stuart. Stuart has got time here. What's he going to do with the ball? And he crosses it up to Blake. Blake is being pressed. No talking. That's a big thing that I'm going to enforce next time we play. I'm not sure if I will actually play. With issues going on and all that. But hopefully I will. Hopefully I'll get on and put on a shift. But talking, a big thing I enforced, and that is indeed 7-0 to Nations United. Little change over there, change of the angle, but that is indeed 7-0 to Nations United. I am indeed on at this point. I think by this point I'd already played a bunch, I was already done in. There we go, I've got loads of time checking my shoulder, I'm okay. Oh, little skill move, do you see that? You don't even see that in Barcelona. Little skill move and a little cross. Nothing gets done with it as Stuart does get tackled. No pressing, no urgency. Even my presence there, look at my presence. My presence of me being there just stops them. Stops their attack. Stuart almost got the ball there. It was an absolutely rifling sort of shot. My defensive capabilities at this point, I was, you know what I mean? Oh, what are you doing, Ross? Put us down. We want to see the damn game. There we go. Yeah, change of the camera as well. I believe we're now on a different camera, so I'm still on here, but it's still 7-0. Again, with the footage being a little bit different and all that, I'm not 100% sure. Oh my god, that is it now. What a shot. You can't even, like, that's a very, very good shot there from Nations United. Again, all their players were very good. 8-0. Again, was this the official score? I'm not sure. I wouldn't take this as the official one. All I will say is they did beat us. They did beat us on the day. See, that there is just silly and stupid. You've got to get the ball away. It's a big thing in five-a-side. If you aren't the best player, the longer you keep the ball, you know, a good tackle from me, put in there, stops the play. You know, he's expecting the ref to whistle. You've got to play to the whistle in these sort of things. but it's a lot of mentality as well. You know, I'm not fast. I was so tired. I'm standing there. You know, my knees are sore. I can feel it. Just me standing there in the right position will throw them off their game. But Andy there, an absolutely amazing attack attempt there. You've got to be honest. From what we've had, checking the shoulder, no one's pressing me, which is a big thing. No one was pressing me because, hey, listen, did Mystic Caravan put in a good performance for them to say, you know what, I'm staying away? Yes, he did. My strength and my defense was great. Pushing him off, getting the shoulder away, shielding the ball. Absolutely amazing from the Caravan. A good save from Blake there. I believe on his knee that is injured, so that was a very big risk. A big shot and a goal. That is 9-0 to Nations United. Swap the keeper there. Stuart back in goal. They're having a little change up of the players. Listen, at the end of the day, you know, no one likes losing. You know, especially Belfast Storm. We do not like losing. We're very competitive. But again, it's all a bit of fun. It's all a bit of, you know, we got out there. We're gamers. We're, you know, hopefully trying to keep fit as well. Sorry. Just passing it at the back here. I was at this point. I was like, lads, like, come on, like, press him. What he's doing, like, there is 4 people that are not pressing. It is what it is. You know what I mean? They're 9-0 up at this point. They're probably actually higher, I believe, at this point. They were actually a lot more goals up. They might not be, again, with the footage we have. So you've got at some point, you just kind of bring on whatever players you want, try and get everyone a goal. Stuart dives for it. He was trying a good shot. He should have never got the shot off, but it is what it is. He dives for it well enough. Well done to Stuart. Nations United 10-0 at this point. Passing the ball, you know, guys trying to press me. You don't press the Mystic Caravan. I am unpressable because I will just shield the ball and you'll not be getting it, I'll tell you that. A big thing I wanted to do is I always like to use my strength, use my legs, my big legs. I may be fat, but I've got some powerful legs. Stuart, very quick with it. He was very quick with that. He also would scream at us to be quicker, because that's what you got to do. At the end of the day, that is what you got to do. Yeah, use my big legs to just, you know, shield the ball away, and you're not getting at it. Simple as that. Like, if I'm shielding the ball away, you're not getting at it. Stuart hits the ball there, goes out the box, and that is a penalty because he went out of the box, and that's who it was. You can't say anything about it. Stuart giving it to the ref there because he's saying they were like 10-12-0 up at this point. You're 10-12-0 up at this point. What's the point? Do you know what I mean? And to be fair, those players, they were really respectful. They were like, you know what, fair enough. You know, there's no point taking it. It is what it is. It's not going to change the game. Do you know what I mean? It is not going to change the game. So Stuart's just giving it away. So he's like, here, you lot have the ball. You play from your keeper. There's no point. And that is half time. Yeah. So there isn't a lot of footage from the second half. There is footage from half-time talk and everything. There's not a lot of footage from the second half, but you'll hear me back. Enjoy half-time.
We shouldn't be entering when customers. You know what I mean? Like, that's ridiculous. The thought of trying to enter with what we've got out there.
A bit of fun. But then it just hurts your spirits whenever you're 12-0 fucking down at half-time.
It's hard.
That's hard work, 100%.
When they're playing tippy-tappy football, it's hard.
Yeah.
Because like they just 1-2 and go around you, you're fucked. They are fucking good. Simple as that, they are good. They're good. This is, you know what I mean? It's not organised properly. So it's not.
No, it's not.
It's always been like it.
It's not.
I don't just about on.
Yeah.
My back's fucked. I ain't going back on with them shows.
They're never really strong side out today. They're usually not that strong.
Well, none of us play football.
Guys do want to play with the extra ball in the second half to make it a bit more competitive.
It's not going to be competitive regardless, you know what I mean? That's what I was saying. He was given a penalty in my foot went out, and I said, "Lad, it's 12-0. Come on, have a wee bit of common sense here." Give us bottom in the league next week. Very bottom. I mean, obviously we're, you know, some of us out there were unfit. That's the whole point of this, to try and we only ease into it, like, you know.
I'll be cruising at deep end tonight against a hard team.
No problem at all. Listen, lads.
Go for a bit of
lads, of it, we're all unfit, let's be honest here, right? But the thing is they are better than us. They are. That's just it. Sometimes Rangers will come up against fucking Real Madrid, and that's just how it is. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, but at the minute we're Balmacash Rangers, not freaking Glasgow Rangers. We're Russell Martin Rangers. But lads, the only thing I can say is just fucking, if we have to play fucking 4 at the back, we have to play 4 at the back at the end of the day. All I can say is man marking is the only way that this is going to be somewhat a goal, because they're playing tiki-taka. Yeah. They're fucking hitting it and hitting it.
I just feel like getting on, mate, playing like dirty Leeds.
And they are.
I just feel like getting on, playing like dirty Leeds.
And they're good at that. They're good at playing tiki-taka. No one, even if we were all fit, there's no way we'd go in against that side and be like, you know what, they're bad.
We all just need to attack. It doesn't matter. Everybody just needs
There we are. That was half-time. As you've seen at half-time there, yep, it is indeed 12-0, but the score says 10. We're going to keep it as 10 just for the continuity of the video. There isn't a lot of footage from the second half. This is what we have. As you see me there, I am limping. I absolutely booted. I booted the blue wall. I absolutely booted it. I rifled my right foot into it, and then the guy stepped on my toe on accident, completely on accident. He was nice enough. He was like, "Are you all right?" And I was like, "Yeah." I was just being an act. I tried to come off here, but Jordy was also having issues, I believe, at the side, so he couldn't. I generally could not walk on it. There was so much pain, and my toe was bleeding. There was it was graphic. I decided to edit it out the video because I didn't think I wanted my toe on the internet, my bloody toe as well. But we'll get back to the football. You know, I'm trying here. I am trying, but genuinely, I could not with my knees and my foot. I couldn't, so I decided to go into net. It was so difficult to just walk, to just be. It was difficult. So my performance was much worse in the second half, and it was. They got to a point, Nations United, they were a very good side, you know, passing it back to the keeper. They got to a point where they were like, yeah, we're going to score. If we attack, we will score as long as we try hard. A nice pass there, like a beautiful pass there. Blake running up. A nice little tackle from Nations United. Go for the shot, passing it back. Easy. See that? Picking it up the keeper. You wouldn't see that was absolutely awful. It was just awful because I wanted to kick it, but I couldn't kick it. I could not kick it. With my right foot, I could not kick it. So I had to throw it, and it was one of them really bad throws where you don't quite, you don't get your whole hand behind it. Nice little pass in there. Easy. Keeper's fine. You know what I mean? He's not worried. Tries to get it here. Tries to get it. Oh, he tries to fall to the floor. Shield the ball. No problem. That was easy. Best play of the game, that. Grabbing the ball. What a pass. Straight to Stewart. What a ball. Loses the ball almost. Oh, that was actually Blake there, not Stewart. My bad. Nice pass to Blake there. Loses it almost instantly. Listen, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink it. And there it is. Oh, and that is, I believe that's 11-0. Oh, God. Mystic Caravan in goal. Listen, you know, I may be big, but I don't just, you know, take up the whole goal, or else I don't think we'd be as many goals down. You know what I mean? I'm not Play-Doh. I don't just mold to the shape of the goal. Listen, these guys were very good. You know what I mean? They were doing very, like, it was if we were playing someone in Foot Champs. Let's just say that we were playing someone in Foot Champs, and we are actually coming up to the end of the footage here of the second half. So, yeah. You hear a bit from me at the end of the video, but this next bit of footage is going to be from after the game. So everyone, I will see you at the end of the video.
Well folks, that kinda didn't go to plan. We're gamers, we're very unfit.
Next time I'm coming in the suit and I'm just standing at the sidelines, I'm not playing.
I think we probably would have played better in suits, everybody in suits. And an extra pair of legs.
Absolutely. Definitely.
I am knackered. All of that are snookered.
Cheers for that. Thank you very much.
Just pass.
How you feeling?
Bollocksed. Absolutely bollocksed.
Quite going,
Like, proper tough.
Good shit. Ross on for for 30 seconds, but
I try about 30 seconds. My legs are shaking. I can't breathe.
it's what happens when you're friends with Angry Jins.
It's all part of the game. These are old anyway.
Let me get you in it.
What's happening?
Well done. How'd you get on?
Unbelievable.
How'd you feel?
Tired.
You had to think about that, like, I can tell you're tired. He's even a slow, he's an Arsenal fan. Well done, well done. Leave you hanging, leave you hanging. Yeah, well done. Well done, lads. Good game, boys. Good game. They shit on us. Well done. Well done. Cheers, lads. Good shit, good shit.
Big lad. Cheers, big lad.
They're very good players. And I'm sore. Did someone say something now? Did someone say something now? Oh, sorry. There's a wee looking. What's happening?
Hello.
Here we are. Day one, game one afterwards.
We got absolutely pooed on. Like, this ain't fair. I just want to go and make videos and play games. I'm happy enough. Need a break, come on, come on. What happened?
We underprepared and didn't realise that we're crippled on the club.
I have a bad back, he's a bad leg. He's a bad wing. He's a bad foot.
Like, I'll be honest.
Sturdy's a bad leg.
I'm pretty sure.
Look at the Bob.
Them two, I don't really know what happened. They showed up. They showed up, which is a bonus, like.
100%.
But we're just going to stick to making videos. We'll probably do another one or two of these.
It was fun, like.
You know, no, it fucking
I did
wasn't.
say don't be fucking going all out, like.
I did say in the chat that I was going to last maybe 10 minutes with my back. My back is snookered. I lost about 15, 20 maybe. And I just went, no.
Whenever I came on the first time, like, my heart was always coming out my chest. I didn't hurt that point, so I was like, okay, I'm not taking a heart attack so grand. And I went and sat down. I couldn't even speak. Like, they were chatting to me, and I was just like, no,
take
speak.
one, like.
And you came off. I went straight back on then.
I was done. I couldn't go back.
I actually had to go sit outside, man. I was starting to get chest pain. I actually thought I was taking a heart attack.
Take one, like. But we just found out one of the players played for the Clans, one of the players played for Duncannon. So they're good players. Look, we're spoken off that match. And they're all sound. They're all sound.
I know one of the fellas in the league. That's one of the things we're glad I know.
So we got completely shit on. Oh, you're saying thanks? Fuck you.
Why?
You signed us up this?
This is Div 3. This is the worst division. Imagine if
We were stood up.
Imagine if Phil goes, I'm going to put you in Div 1. And also we were meant to play bottom of the league, which would have been easier because then we would have been able to get a bit of fitness in and would have been fine. But we played basically semi-pro players. Shafted. Simple as that. But
Good crack.
that's what it is.
It was good crack. Had a bit of fun. Suit and tie next time.
I'm away
you be the
to
manager.
get me suit measured.
And I'll be assistant manager. Or we'll go.
Get that shot. We're never playing on this pitch again. Someone like
What pitch number is that? Pitch number 5.
pitch 5.
Pitch 5.
Get it off. That's it.
It's a curse.
That's it. Over.
But, come on, walk and talk with me. Walk and talk with me. So, we are in Eddie Irvine's in Bangor. Bangor City. It's a city now, folks.
Funny
It's not
enough,
a town.
everyone in here will win the prize at some point.
Yes, and, and for anybody that wants to be in with a chance of winning that prize guide, go to thatprizeguide.co.uk and click on any of their competitions. Ranges from 10p to £2, depending on what it is, depending on what day. Paul from That Prize Guide is an absolute gentleman, and all the people that work for Paul are absolute legends. So thank you very much for their continued support. We love yous.
We do love you. We want you as a shirt sponsor, even if we keep losing.
Paul, please come and play for our Belfast Storm team.
Yes.
Beg you. I will put my hands together and hold the camera. You pray for me. We'll beg you, Paul, please. Please.
And I tell you what, I've said it before in this, this video, but I'm away to get a pizza. But you know what? It can't just be any pizza.
No. What pizza?
Has to be Pizza Crew, doesn't it? It just
Has to be Pizza Crew. Kieran from Pizza Crew. Again, he is another absolute legend. They've got 4 locations, 3 in Belfast and 1 in Lisburn. The best pizza I have ever tasted in my life.
That's great. He needs to get one in Vancouver though.
Well,
Man of the match, who would you say? It has to be Andy, because he's the only one that scored. And he actually would be man of the match.
did we score?
Yeah, he was the one that scored in our team.
Andy it
It has
is.
to be him.
Andy it is.
Because realistically, he also did put in quite a good shift.
He did. No, he did.
Very good shift.
He did all right.
So it has to be Andy. Andy, we'll go tell him up here.
Andy is man of the match. What should we get for man of the match?
You get a pat in the back and get told you didn't fucking win, so you get fucked up.
So we will go and tell him now.
Guys, we have a man of the match. We do have a man of the match. Man of the match. The reason he's a man of the match is realistically, he's the only one that scored, and he did actually put in a really good shift. He did. I cannot wait.
So here we are, day 1, game 1 afterwards. Really, really rough defeat for the manager here. I mean,
Why'd you have to mention that?
well, what was the score? Like,
Listen, the score, I don't even know the score. There was that many goals, to be completely honest, I don't know the score. Was a curveball, for sure. We were meant to be played bottom of the league, which would have been perfect, because we all said we're going to be so unfit. And that's what happened. We were all unfit, we were all bloated, we were all so gassed.
like, I'll be honest, I'm pretty sure 4 of them were Lamine Yamal.
One of our players said one of them played for like semi-pro teams and all that. Like the ref was saying he's seen 2 of them play before, and he's ref multiple other games. It's what it is. We got absolutely battered. If we were playing bottom of the league, it would have been fine, but they were like above mid-table, so they were playing at a good level. Next week, hopefully we get an easier team. Couple runs, I think, for the lads. I think people need to go on a couple 5Ks just before we play, get the fitness up a wee bit, but next time we're going to go in, same tactics, because I truly believe it was against any other side, my tactics would have worked.
So, just going off that, who do you think needs to go in the 5K run?
Me. Honestly, I think everyone. Everyone.
I mean, I think I did reasonably well, considering I had polyps removed from my nose in June, which is affecting my breathing. I'm 35, I tore my hamstring, whatever. I think I did okay, but I'm not going to lie, my legs are feeling it now.
Yeah.
How are you feeling?
Oh, well, you'll see at some point in the game, I absolutely booted I think I booted this side of this bit here, and then they also stepped on my toe. It's bleeding, it is bleeding. Like I pulled off my shoe and it was bleeding. Listen, it's all good fun. You know, we did come down. At the end of the day, we lost. There's nothing else, you know, I'm not going to be the happiest. I'm away to go home, get a pizza. I'm getting a pizza. Check Twitter, because you know what I want to see? It's Steven Gerrard's the new fucking Rangers manager!
Well, thank you everyone very, very much for watching. The game finished, we weren't really sure. We did score 1 goal, but we didn't have the footage. It was Andy who scored. Yeah, we appreciate every single person who has watched to the very end of the video. Next week, hopefully the video will be longer. You'll see the second half, and hopefully we will win. If you can put in the comments down below your favourite moments, who you think played the best from the footage you've seen. Give us any tips, give us any tricks you feel we should try, and also tell us what you think of the series. Thank you everyone so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.